Hey, 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 how's it? Happy Tuesday afternoon, everybody. Welcome in. Glorious. Joe, it's glorious that you're here, my friend. No need to be rude. That's it. Rude. Redman, how you doing, sir? Long time no see in stream. Glad you're here, brother. Hope all's well. All right, boys. Welcome in. This is a surprise little pop-up stream, a glorious RKB stream, if you will, according to Joe. We are also. I don't want you guys to leave or anything. We are also live on YouTube at the YouTube link. If you check out our link tree, you can see all of those things. I'll pop it up here into the chat for you. I don't want you guys to leave or anything, but it's also there on YouTube. So to anyone out there on YouTube watching stream, welcome in. This is RKB. We play a lot of MLB The Show. And we're also on Kick. So we're streaming. We are tri-streaming today. So wherever you're joining us, I'm glad you're here. Guys, I've got this goal. I don't think I'm going to reach it. I want to go flawless, okay? Now, I've only got a little over an hour to play the game today, maybe 90 minutes at most. I want to see how close we can get. You guys are going to help me draft this team, I hope. Redman is, Joe is. I'm so glad you guys are here. We're going to play some BR today, all right? So, really glad you guys are here. Thanks for being part of what we do. Always awesome to have you guys here with us. Redman, how's it going, sir? Joe, what you been up to? Our first pull on this run, no disrespect to Cy Young or Ryan Helsley, has got to be one of these left-handed bats. I've loved hitting with this Willie Stargell card in one of our earlier runs. I think that's the way I'm going to go. Okay. We got Naylor, Acuna, Gary Carter's in there, Tommy Pham. How do we say no to Ronald Acuna? We got to grab Acuna, right? We got to grab Acuna. Guys, how freaking excited are you for MLB The Show? Look at the bottom of the screen, guys. We are less than 9.5 days away from early release launch. 9 hours, 7 minutes and change. I am so freaking excited, guys. We could have Trace Thompson in our lineup. I don't hate that. He hits well against righties. He plays solid enough defense. Yes, sir. Redman, I'm sorry to hear about the layoff. Life is a grind, and life is... like, real life is way more important than anything related to Twitch or video games or anything, brother. And I'm sorry to hear about the layoff. And listen, man, just don't quit grinding, brother. I mean, like, life is a freaking grind, isn't it? You hang in there, man. I know things are going to turn around for you. They've got to. They got to turn around for you. We could add Marcus Semien. We could add Willie Adames. I like the Semien card, but I think Adames might be the... no, I like Semien better. We could grab Paul Molitor, Barry Larkin. Guys, I loved some of the old Barry Larkin cards, and I didn't use this Barry Larkin card at all. Was this a BR? Oh, this is a Diamond Duos card? How do I not have this card? He's so cheap. I'm going to have to go buy this card. Gagne is interesting, though. We'll probably get some bullpen arms come back. Okay. Volume's okay, guys? Can you hear everything okay? I've been playing around with volume here a little bit. If you can hear everything okay, I appreciate you letting me know if things sound alright. Dane Myers, Machado, Batista. We gotta grab big old thick Felix Batista. All good on your end, Redman. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. We can grab Torrey Hunter, Troy Percival. Percival has some crazy speed splits. Machado rakes. We got a really right-handed strong lineup, though, don't we? Let's grab Percival while we got a chance to do it. Joe, there's not a link set up to Kick yet. I literally just set it up, but my name on Kick is the same as it is here. If you don't hate the notion of checking that on, I'm happy about it. Certainly not obligated to do so. Mike Yastrzemski is an interesting choice, a left-handed bat, but Bruzdar is there. We could grab IKF as a relief pitcher. No, that's not the move, is it? Garrett Mitchell's a left-handed bat. By the way, guys, listen. They are. If it sounds like there's a wood chipper 2 doors down from me, it's because there's a wood chipper 2 doors down from me. They're doing tree service, so if we get to where I gotta speak up a little bit, I will absolutely do it. Marek Minarek. I never learned how to say this name. Gio Urshela, Jonas or Alec Thomas. Thomas is an intriguing left-handed bat. Marek Minarek? I don't know. Hey, I appreciate the follow, Joe. Thank you, brother. Jordan Montgomery, James MacArthur's here. Jorge Posada or Joe Torre. As much as I love Joe Torre, I think Posada might be the move here, just because I love me some switchy boys. Please don't repeat that. Strider or Tanner Scott. Whenever you get a chance to get a lefty bat in your or a lefty arm in your bullpen, I think you almost have to take it, and that's what I'll do here. We'll grab Tanner Scott. I did love that Jorge card. Yes, that was a fun card to play with. Yes, sir. Yes, it is. I'm excited to get to do it today. Manuel Margot in center is solid. Mark Vientos. We could go with Chris Martin, big tall fella, or Jared Schuster. I guess we'll grab Schuster. I don't know. There's not like a perfect way to do this, is there? Snell, Wilson, Jose Ramirez is interesting, or Minnie Minoso. Brian Wilson has 4-seam, 2-seam cutter slider. That seems useful. Let's grab that while we get a chance. So, Joe, what you been up to, brother? What's the good word, my friend? Patrick Corbin's there. It's another lefty arm. Well, Camilo Duvall, though. That outlier 1 and 2 probably play. You take Corbin? I'll tell you what, man. I was close to it. I was close to Corbin. I considered it. Here's another chance to grab Gagne. You get 90 overall Maddox or Alec Thomas or Matt Holliday. Let's grab 90 Maddox. We'll grab 90 Maddox. We've got some live series and some live series captain cards. I feel like they're begging for me to take Jose Ramirez. He keeps popping up, doesn't he? He could play third base for us, couldn't he? We could grab Vida Blue, John Axford, Luis Gonzalez, or Mike Cameron. Cameron's a righty bat, but a serviceable bat. Vida Blue is interesting. Probably goes against what I'm supposed to do, but I want Vida Blue. Brooks Raley is a left-handed option for the bullpen. But we can grab Schwarber. I'm going to take Raley just because I don't want to miss a chance to get lefty arms in the bullpen, which is probably why I'll probably grab Taylor Rogers too. Soriano's a nice card, but let's get our lefty arms taken care of. Ken Griffey Jr. Greg Holland I can't stand. Don't really want that Ludwig card, although he's pretty good. But it's got to be KJ, whatever. Ken Griffey Jr. I can't spit it out. Let's see. Axford no. Holland no. Nathan. I don't like any of those bullpen arms, so I guess I'm taking Gonzalez and hoping I get some diamond pulls in there. Trod, hello, sir. Welcome in. Good to have you in, brother. Hope all is well. Thanks for popping in for a minute. Very excited about your announcement that you are transitioning into a little bit more time to make some content, brother. That was an amazing thing to get to hear from you last night. I'm very excited about that for you. I'm doing well, Trod. This is a quick little pop-up chance to play some BR this afternoon. I'm glad you popped in, brother. Hope you're doing well. We could grab Luis Garcia at second base. That might be, at least for this card, an upgrade over Marcus Semien. Zunino's interesting there. Yoshida in the outfield. I think I'm going to put Garcia out and see what's going on. Hope all's well, Trot. Hope your workday is finishing up wonderfully. Michael Harris is an interesting choice. We could grab Luis Cessa. Ketel Marte. Could have a Marte Parte. I think I'm going to grab Michael Harris. I think he might fit better in left field than Gonzalez. Maybe Gonzalez could be a decent bench piece here. So Taylor Ward. We've got Bruce Sutter. JD Martinez will hit pretty well, or Reggie. I don't love any of these cards. Maybe Sutter, I guess. I don't know. We'll play it and see what happens. Oh, 99 Schwarber's there. Killebrew, Real Muto, or Arraez. Arraez could play versatilely. Versatilely? That's a word, isn't it? Trace Thompson could play in the outfield too, couldn't he? And we could DH with Schwarber. That's the plan. And then in our last choice, we could grab Big Poppy. We could grab Brantley, Sano. That's the Home Run Derby Sano. Or we could get Vladdy at 96, the Kaiju Vladdy. I think I got to go with one of the 99s. And we're about split lefty and righty. There's not a major advantage. Maybe I need a righty bat to kind of balance out my bench, so we'll grab Sano. There it is, boys. There it freaking is, guys. We are live for the first time on YouTube. We're live for the first time on Kick. And we are live for what seems like foreverth time on Twitch. And I'm so glad that you guys popped in. Thanks for joining us. Schwarber's going to be the DH. We could... Sano actually is not a great defender either, is he? He could play first base. Stargell's not a great outfielder. Neither is Gonzalez. Here's what I think we're going to do. I think we're going to put Trace Thompson in. No, sorry. We're going to put Michael Harris in. I forgot why I drafted that man, didn't I? Michael Harris in left. We've got Sano we could pull in off the bench. Trace Thompson. That looks pretty good. Looks pretty solid. I think Barry Larkin is really intriguing to put at the top there. I'm thinking maybe Griffey second. Acuna third. Hang on, I don't want Griffey second. Let's put... What should we do? No, let's do it. Let's keep it. Griffey second. Acuna third. We will put Schwarber fourth. We will pop in there with Posada fifth. Stargell sixth. We will do Michael Harris. I actually want Harris to kind of wrap around and hit in front of Larkin. Trot, thanks for popping in, brother. Appreciate you being by. Have a good evening. I'll see you after a while on your stream, I'm sure. Yeah, take care, brother. Let's do this. Yeah. There we go. Larkin, Griffey, Acuna, Schwarber, Posada, Stargell, Semien, Ramirez, and Harris. Here we freaking go, boys. It is go time. We're going to try and go flawless, okay? So if you're out there in Twitchville, thanks for popping in. If you are out there on the YouTubes, thank you for checking out our very first opportunity as we enter RK Beast Park on YouTube. And to our Kick streamers, thank you guys for popping in there too. Really awesome to have you all here. And we have found our first game, boys. We have found our first game. What a convenient time for the wood chipper to start out there. Let's see. I guess Graterol's our guy. Alright. Here we go, boys. Gonna see what kind of progress we can make. An attempt to go flawless. We're the road team. We're gonna take on Nate Pearson. He's got Jeter, Harper, Biggio. He's got Murakami, Turner, the Big Hurt, Murphy, Acuna, Martinez. Here we freaking go, everybody. Hey, Helly, appreciate the tab up. Hope you're doing well, brother. Thanks for popping in on our little pop-up stream. The one that we didn't know was going to happen until about an hour ago. Really awesome to have you here. What do you guys think of the announcement today by San Diego Studios that there is a new Road to the Show mode that will feature a woman player making her progress into the major leagues. I think it's a major dub. And I love any mode that is going to, yeah, I love it, Joe. Any mode that's going to increase access to the game and include more ways to play as someone that looks like you, I think is a phenomenal add-on for this game. I can't wait for that. That's not getting down, is it? Rats. Good cut, Ken. Yeah, I love that, Joe. I think that's a phenomenal thing to add in. Redman says, I just hope they do better than 2K and FIFA adding one to the game. I know there's been some kind of criticism about their involvement. I know that 2K has a separate, like, my player mode for the women, don't they? Look at Acuna. Get that garbage out of here. Let's go, boys. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Redman. That's fair. I would like to see that. I think NHL has done the same, haven't they? I don't really play any of those games. I play a little bit of 2K, but I know that NHL has incorporated some of the women's players as well. I think that's just great. Anything you can do that increases access to playing as a character that looks like you, to me, seems like a win. Don't you think that seems like a win? See that right fielder showing off? What a turd out there. But Acuna caught one. Good start. Solid start, if you will. Redman says, like, online FIFA is co-ed, but the women play significantly different. Oh, I see how it is. So it really is almost Redman, like, where it's almost impossible to use the women in the game. Is that what you're telling me? Don't throw this away. Yep. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, that's a little messed up. I'd agree with that. I would agree. Hey, I agree with Stream Elements. If you're not following and you're enjoying this kind of chill stream today, help us out. Follow the stream, guys. It's free. You'll be notified whenever I'm live. I don't actually get to keep a very consistent schedule. Redman says may have gotten better, but yeah, I hear you, man. I'm curious to know. I assume this means we'll probably find this out on Thursday, I would guess. I assume this means that a woman Road to the Show player is also probably going to be playable in Diamond Dynasty. I would assume as much, and I think that's a good thing. Right to Michael Harris. Yeah, I can't wait. Guys, I can't wait. Yeah, Redman, like, seriously, think about what we could get Jenny Finch in there, you know? Joe says, you know, they're going to be a-holes that hit women with their pitches. That's probably true. That's probably true. That sucks. You know, like I put up on Twitter earlier today, I'm not looking forward to the chat on that feature premiere on Thursday. Not a big fan of, you know, misogyny and things like that, so probably we'll just turn the chat off for that, as we all probably should. But you know, man, life is like, you can't really, there's very little you can actually control. You know what I mean? Excuse me, you know what I mean? Like, I can't control how other people are going to act. All I can control is how I respond to it, you know? So if people are going to be a-holes and trying to hit the women with pitches, you know, just, you know, enjoy living around with tiny genitalia for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? Like, how freaking manly is that? I'll show this player using a woman what's up. I'll hit her with a pitch. Okay. Well, have fun living alone. Wish SDS leaned more into the non-player cards. How fun would it be to have Russell Wilson? You know, there's one thing that I think that 2K and Madden have done, haven't they? They've done a good job getting celebrities and things like that in there. That'd be pretty sick. I'm sure that some of that is that the rights to negotiate those likenesses would be obviously outside of the Players Association, but that's true for any of the legends now, isn't it? Yeah, I saw that, Redman. That's who I was thinking of, that Rich Eisen has a I think it's a running back that you can like level up based on playing with him or meeting certain achievements. Is that right? Stargell didn't get that, did he? Yes, he did. Oh, I didn't think that was out. Joe, I missed it, brother. Oh, yeah, there's misogyny and racism in MLB The Show, which is crazy. Yes, man, absolutely. Like, I think my experience is that those problems are not as bad in the MLB The Show community as they are in some other games, but it's still a problem, isn't it? Oh, there's a problem. That lousy swing. You're 100% right, brother. 100% right, brother. I've hit like absolute garbage with this Ramirez card, haven't I? You know, Joe, I don't play COD, but I would imagine that there's a lot of misogynistic things happening in that community. I really would. Yeah. That's a shame. That's a big old shame. Well, we added on. We got a second one from Willie Stargell. I did the typical RKB move of not warming anybody up. Rayleigh and Brian Wilson. Lying in bed looks like Brian Wilson did. And we'll probably put Wilson in maybe after this at bat. He's going to bunt dance with Trey Turner. Redman grew up in the 2008 to 2012 heyday of COD lobbies. When you say wild, you mean like even less regulated than it is now, Redman? Is that what we're talking about? Because I've never really been a COD player. I'm not like a first-person or third-person shooter kind of game guy. It's not that I don't get, I get the appeal behind it. I'm just lousy at that kind of game, so I never really put a lot into it. But you're saying they were pretty, almost like the Wild West kind of, Redman, is that right? All the stereotypes are spot on and probably worse, yeah. That was my suspicion, sir. Alright, we got one. Let's move on and grab, with the big hurt coming in, and Sean Murphy and Acuna on deck, it's Brian Wilson time. Brian Wilson time. So you guys that are Redman, Joe, tell me what you are most excited about for MLB The Show 24. I've got too many things to name. I'm going to try to tell you. I am excited to see what the new structure to Diamond Dynasty looks like as played out. I've said this before, I love that San Diego Studios is willing to try different stuff and to try to innovate what's happening in the game. But we know from experience that every time they change something, there's usually good things that come from it, and there's usually things that aren't so good. So I'm excited to see how the game actually plays out, as described. I'm excited to see if my prediction that live series cards will be more valuable this year than they have been holds through. Just on that structure where it seems like at the start of every I thought that was going to be there. At the start of every season, that you'll kind of need to have your live series or your core cards there. That's a dot. Joe says, one thing I don't like is light mode on Diamond Dynasty. I'm 100% with you. I would hope they would fix that. I don't think they will. I imagine the toothpaste is probably too far out of the tube at this point. Redman, I am so pumped for that NCAA football game. I'm telling you what. That is going to be insane. That is going to be madness. We are so lucky to have this new baseball game coming out this spring. And then we're going to get NCAA football this summer. And that, I can't wait for that. I've got somewhere, Redman, I've got the, we lost connection. That's a win. We'll take the win, boys. We'll take the win. 1-0. Let's go. Somewhere, Redman, I've got my PS3 that I don't really play very much anymore, but it has the NCAA 14 on it, and including that little revamped, download that you could add on there, and it's a lot of fun. Now that we're going to have MLB The Show in about 9 days, that, like you said, will get me to NCAA. And I would guess that I probably won't be picking up Madden this year. I've enjoyed playing Madden in the last years, but I get tired of it really quick, you know. Joe has NCAA 14 and MLB The Show 16 on my PS3, brother. I'm telling you what, those were exactly the ones that I was playing a lot of until I got my new Xbox. Exactly those two. I had a long-standing Cardinals franchise on MLB The Show 16 that I played all the way to the crazy future year of 2024. How wild is that? That now we're there. Redman says there's only so many Packers rebuilds you can do before you go crazy. I'm with you. I think you've got in NCAA you've got more opportunities to kind of just sit down and say, hey, let's play a let's play a franchise or like a what are they not franchise but what do they call it? A dynasty. Is that what it was called? Let's play through this and see what we can build, I'm 100% with you, man. Yeah. I always thought those NCAA games were more exciting in that way than the Madden games, frankly. Got a home game coming up, taking on Wilmer Flores. And he's got Cody Bellinger in the lineup. He's got Ramirez and Semien and Grandal. He's got a team. Joe would always play as Notre Dame, your favorite college football team. All right, man. Love how the world turned. I did see that Arch Manning said he was going to opt out. And I'm sure there are a lot of people upset about that, but the reality is that that's his choice, right? If he doesn't want to be in the game, he doesn't want to be in the game, and let it be, Let it be that way. Well, boys, we're 1-0. Homie didn't want that 68 overall attached to his name. He probably would have been a lower overall. That's probably true. That's probably true. You guys hear that tree stuff going on outside? Is that really bad? How bad does that sound, guys? Scale of 1 to 10, like how miserable is it? Okay, if you can't hear it very much at all, then good deal. I was really worried about that sound making it on the stream. Oh, it's a dot. Got him. 1. All right, Joe. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it, brother. So are you guys set up to go for MLB The Show 24? Did you guys buy the early access? Now, the guy talking on stream, you're right, is an annoying 10 out of 10. No doubt, Joe. Like, if we can get that little turd off the mic, we'll be good, right? So are you guys set up for MLB The Show 24? Are we buying early access, or are we waiting for the game to come out, or are we going to wait a little bit, or what's the plan, guys? I have purchased early access here on Game Pass, so I didn't really pay the full $100. I paid for the $40 add-on that basically adds on early access to the Game Pass offering. Gets me all the bonuses and the all the stubs and things that come in there. So I'll be up and around next Thursday night at 11 here in the Central Time Zone, 12 Eastern. I'll be playing some. All right, Michael, catch this ball. Oh, I thought he was going to get it. So close. So close. I'm going to replay this, no disrespect. I just want to see how close. We got to catching that ball. Oh, we didn't miss that by much, did we? All right. Good effort, Michael Harris. Good effort, Michael Harris. Let's see. So I'll be around on the 14th tonight. That evening, probably won't be streaming that night. I'm going to let the heavy lifters be on stream that night for the release. I'm sure Demu and Ants and Trod probably will have huge audiences, Shelfie and guys like that. But I'll be on quite a bit on Friday the 15th. I've taken off work and those things. Joe, it's all good, brother. All good, brother. What school do you rep, RKB? I am kind of a college football nomad. I live in the state of Indiana. I used to briefly attend Purdue. A generation ago, I didn't graduate from Purdue. I have a brother that is a Purdue grad. I have a uncle that is a Purdue grad. My mother attended Purdue for a while, so I've got some ties to Purdue. But I'm really honestly a college football nomad, to be honest with you. Um, yeah, don't really have a favorite, and actually that works out really well for playing NCAA football because I don't have to worry about. Oh, I'd love to play like a certain dynasty mode, but I don't really like that school. I don't really have that, you know. Yeah. Yes, I am aware, Redman, that Greasy is also a former Boilermaker. And you're right, same college as Drew Brees, Joe. He and I have that in common. One of the only things we have in common. Get down, Barry Larkin. I have not used this card at all this year. I love hitting with Barry Larkin. Is he your favorite quarterback, Joe? He's one of the great ones, no doubt. One of the best ever to do it. Ah, that was garbage. Garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. No doubt he's one of the best ever. No doubt about it. Gotta remember to not swing at every freaking pitch, huh? Joe says the story is inspiring. Tell me what exactly you know about his story that makes it inspiring. Not that I think it's not. I'm just curious. Please beat this out. He's good. He's good. He's good. He's good. Redman says the only reason people know my school is because of Matt Judon and maybe Brandon Carr. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna think. Don't tell me, Redman. I'm gonna figure it out. I feel like I know this one. Brandon Carr. I'm usually good at this stuff too, Redman. Redman got to hear Brees speak at a conference last year. His story is really cool. I know that he was not heavily recruited out of high school. And that's actually how he ended up at Purdue. Oh, look at Kyle Schwarber, who also went to college in the state of Indiana. Former Indiana Hoosier going deep. Let's go, Schwarb. I know that Brees was not heavily recruited. Yeah. Joe says is he quitting? Joe says his shoulder went out. No team would take a chance on him. I remember that, except the Saints, and then he gave that state hope after Katrina. You're right about that, man. I'd forgotten about that time frame. I knew that he was a Charger for. Oh, that's the stupidest swing in the history of swings. God bless America. What were we doing? I remember that he was a Charger, and then kind of was given up on. Redman says Brian Kelly won 4 Division II national championships at your school before heading to Notre Dame. Okay, hang on. Hang on. I'm supposed to know this. Brees is a big entrepreneur. Interpreter. He's doing like ASL sign language and stuff. He loves Jimmy John's. Okay, all right. Hey, there's another thing Drew Brees and I have in common. We love us some Jimmy John's. Drove past Jimmy John's today and thought that sounds really good. I might have to run there after yoga. So guys, I'll be here about another 45, 50 minutes, and then it's off to yoga for me. Okay. Thanks for hanging around, guys. Breeze is a big interpreter now. I like Firehouse subs. We've got those here where I live. Those are pretty good. Those are pretty good. Redman, Redman agrees with you, Joe. Redman, I give up. I can't think of your school. If you want to share it. I feel like when you say this, I'm going to watch Grady Sizemore hit a home run. When you say it, I'm going to say, oh, that's the one. Division 2, Grand Valley, that's it. Yes, Grand Valley. No, that was the one. I couldn't think of it. I kept wanting to say like Western Michigan, but I knew that was D1. But I was in the right area, wasn't I? I was in the right part of your state, or part of that state, wasn't I? Yep, Grand Valley. Home of the Lakers. Wisconsin fan, but went to Grand Valley. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, they are kind of a D2 powerhouse, aren't they? Oh, I thought Simeon was going to get that. Grand Valley was kind of like a D2 powerhouse in football for a long time. Western Michigan's 30 minutes away from you. Sweet. But you root for the teams on the other side of Lake Michigan, huh? You're a Wisconsin fan. Oh, come on. He's playing the waiting game now. Ah, missed it. Us and Ferris State, GBSU's won the President's Cup for like 25 of the last 30 years. Has a last chance you feel? I never watched that. It looked good. Yeah. Foiled by Luke Voigt. Foiled by Luke Voigt. Alright. Well, I've had enough of Camilo Duvall. Let's see what Felix can do. Remember, this is basically they get dudes who got hurt in high school or had off-the-field issues that lost scholarships. Yeah. Like literally a last chance to make it kind of thing, right? That's pretty cool. Was that like an ESPN thing, or am I mixing that up with something else? Oh, come on. I will say my opponent's pretty good at avoiding the... He's got a good eye. Oh, it's Netflix. Netflix. You're right. You're right. You're right. I knew that. I'm not dense. They transitioned to basketball and it didn't hit the same. That's fair. Yeah. Well, one of the differences is probably the number of scholarships they had to offer, right? Because in football, you're talking 60, 70, 80 scholarships in a lot of cases. That way, J-Ram. Where in basketball you've got what, 13, 14, 15? You know, it's just a numbers game almost, isn't it? Alan Trammell. Big shout out to D. Walt. Pods wants us to replay the next homer. Pods, you got it, brother. Glad you're here, man. Hope you're doing well. How obnoxious, scale 1 to 10, Pods, do I need to be when I hit this home run? Should I be like over the top, like 10 out of 10, like obnoxious? Or should I be just like really chill and like low key? Pods, we're doing well, brother. We're doing really well. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for popping in. We're trying to go flawless. So 10 out of 10, you got it, man. I'm going to be the most toxic gamer. You won't even know it. Like, you won't even believe it, brother. Man, it is pouring outside, I just realized. Now, of course, Pods, that assumes that I'm actually going to hit a home run. With garbage swings like that, we're not looking too optimistic, are we? Pods, how excited are you for MLB The Show 24, man? Like, I can't wait, man. If you gave me the power to like, time travel and move 9 days in the future, I would do it. I still wouldn't be a very good player at this game. I'd be swinging at garbage like that. But I can't wait, brother. I can't wait. Well, we're not getting a home run this inning, are we? Time cannot move fast enough, brother. No, sir. Yeah, man. Oh, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait. I think the announcement today about the new Road to the Show feature that involves a woman player kind of breaking into Major League Baseball sounds incredible. I can't wait to see what that looks like, and it actually makes me want to, play that mode, just to see what it's like and see what happens. Just another cool story to get to tell with the game that we love. We're not going flawless today. I'll let you guys know that. It's not going to happen. Thanks to my garbage play and my lousy pitching and Chad the Dad, who is a better player than I. That's my opponent. He's hitting Grandal bombs and all that jazz, Hey, we are currently on Twitch, we are on YouTube, and we are on Kick. And if you're out there on any of those platforms and you want to drop in and say, hey, I would love for that, guys, that would be awesome. Be amazing to get to hear from you. Thanks for joining us on a little surprise pop-up Tuesday afternoon stream. Going on about 4:15 on the East Coast. It's 5:15 on the East Coast, 2:15 out on the Golden Coast of California. Redman says when wives and significant others get upset, just make them in Road to the Show and say, look, we're spending quality time together. I don't think that would work with Mrs. RKB. I don't think that if she said, hey, you're playing a lot of video games, let's spend some time together, I don't think it would help a lot to say, alright, I'll spend some time with you. You just got to grind your way up through, AA Lehigh Valley first, and then we'll be good to go. I can't see that. I don't see that working out. You know what I'm saying? I will say Mrs. RKB is incredible. I love her to pieces. Patient, kind, understanding. She just gets me, Yep. I'm lucky to have her. Not playing good baseball, though, right now. Although we are going to gun this guy at third. Nope. Sometimes you say things and you hope they'll happen, and they don't. Can she break the mind? Listen, Redman, we might find out in 24. We may find out, right? Might find out if she got some Crash Davis in her, right? Wait, is that Costner's character in Bull Durham? Crash Davis, is that his name? Oh, I was hoping to get him to chase. Gee freaking geez, this guy is tearing me up. Absolutely tearing the cover off the ball. Taking advantage of my inferior abilities. Well, Brian Wilson time. Crash Davis, yeah, that's it. Crash Davis. Wow. Touch them all, Joe. You'll never hit a bigger home run. Look at J-Ram out there. Lousy game, but that was a nice play at third base by Jose Ramirez. Oh. Man, I can't even finish a pitch right now. We're just getting all our bad mojo out now so that when 24 drops next week, we're going to be fired up and ready to roll. That's what I'm telling myself, at least. That's what I'm trying to convince myself is true. Alright, well guys, we need 8.
Nope, that's the ball.
Still going to try and homer for pods so I can be an obnoxious a-hole. Oh! Oh! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that garbage! Here you go, Pods, you got it, man! Look at that! Let's freaking... Oh! Gotta replay that so bad. Oh, yeah! Take that, I'm only down by 7 now! There you go, was that obnoxious enough? Was that obnoxious enough, Pods? There it was, there was the replay home run. D-Walt, welcome in, brother. Glad you're here. So, if you just got in, D-Walt, I want you to know that Pods redeemed the replay next home run with channel points, and I asked him how obnoxious I had to be, and the answer was like 10 out of 10. So that's all that was. I'm not really usually that guy. Not really. That's not me, you know. That's not who I am, D-Walt. Hope you're doing well. How you doing, D-Walt? Glad you're here, brother. D-Walt, an avid Tigers fan. That was, D-Walt, that was at least an 11. It goes to 11. D-Walt's making tacos. That's either a euphemism for something I don't want to know what it means, or you're actually making tacos. Redman, yeah, D-Walt is indeed a poor Tigers fan. Poor in the sense that being a Tigers fan has not been something that has helped one realize watching the team win, not for a long time. Redman says his friends are Tigers fans and it's sad to watch. I'm optimistic about the Tigers this year. I'm hoping that things will work out. I think they've got as good a shot as anybody not named Minnesota to win that division. And Minnesota's far from a lock to win it. I would not bet against the Tigers this year. Saw that Bias was like 0 for 11 with 5 Ks in spring training, so he's in mid-season form. That sounds accurate, Redman. Oh, is that going to drop? That's not going to drop. Jeez. Hey, we're only one touchdown, guys, and this is a tie game. One touchdown, and we're right back in it. That's going foul, isn't it? Nope, we got it. Man. Redman likes some of the moves they made. Thinks Canha is a major pickup for them. He'll play in left field for the Tigers, won't he? Mark Canha. He's a pretty solid piece. Yeah. I like some of their pitching that they've got. Yeah, I like their chances. I like their chances. Here comes Brooks Raley. D-Walt, we are excited for MLB The Show 24 to drop. It's going to be here in 9 days. I can't wait. How are we feeling about the cards, Redman? Well, not good. GG's to my opponent, by the way. GG's to the opponent. Test out our new GG emote. Check this out. GG's to our opponent. I'm not feeling very good about the Cardinals. I think that they were too they've been too reliant on pitching that they have grown themselves for way too long, and they've learned over the last like 3 seasons that that doesn't work, that they have to invest outside of the pitching they've developed themselves. And they dove into picking up Sonny Gray, but that wasn't enough. And now he has injured his hamstring and maybe even isn't ready for opening day. And I get really eerie Groundhog Day feelings about this year compared to last, because I think we're going to have no starting pitching again this year. Cardinals Brewers race for last place incoming. That's honestly my fear. That is honestly what I'm afraid of, man. I honestly think that that is not an unlikely outcome. Not an unlikely outcome. And it makes me sad. It bums me out. I'm afraid that they're going to waste the peak of Nolan Arenado's career in the last couple productive years of Goldschmidt's on not putting together a team really seriously trying to compete. I'm really worried about it. I'm really not feeling great. No. TBH. I don't think that's such a hot take, Red Man. I think that's actually not unlikely at all. I think that their young talent offensively is poised to blow up. I think they've got some incredible looking young pitching. Andrew Abbott and Hunter Green and who am I forgetting? That Ashcraft, is he the other one? That they've got some young pitchers too that look poised to step up. That wouldn't shock me at all. I would, if you made me guess right now, I'd guess Cubs. I'll take the Reds second. Give me the Cardinals third. Pirates or Brewers fourth, fifth. Flip those. That's my guess. That's my official guess. Yep. That's my official guess. D. Walt, when those tacos are done, you know where to bring them, right? You know where to meet me for the little taco drop. Just so we've cleared that up, right? Let's see. Let's throw Greg Maddux. Here we go. This may, looking at the time, this may have to be my last game today, but we'll see what we can get in. We might have time to get a second one in. D-Walt, no fair rooting for my opponent. He's got Riley Green. Oh my gosh. My opponent is playing a not all-diamond BR squad. Look at that. He has just a handful of diamonds in there. So he's either playing an old draft and hasn't redrafted, which is scary because that means maybe he's good. We'll peek his record here. 18-15, alright, solid, yeah. Or maybe he's just playing it and he doesn't realize he can redraft. I don't know. We'll see what's up. Now he is a W. He's wearing an old Cardinals uniform, so that's a good thing. Alrighty, guys. And playing in the traditional home of teams wearing the Cardinals uniform, Yankee Stadium. We're going to let him throw some pitches here. Let's go. We got this, D-Walt. Appreciate it, brother. Barry Larkin's got this. Tell you what, I've not used this card at all this year, but I got to go grab this Barry Larkin card while I can still play with him. Redman always got my good karma by going in and quitting out of 2 games when BR would reset. Yeah, I hear you there, brother. If I were seriously trying to push 12-0, I would have reset here. Knowing that wasn't likely to happen today, I said, let's just play this stuff out. Let's just play it out. Oh, dropped the freaking PCI again. Just foul. Get up there. Ah. I was really worried he was going to turn both of those. Pretty thankful they only got the one. Time for a Schwarbomb. Time for a Schwarbomb. Guys, I am planning, this may be Schwarbomb engage! Let's go, boys! You know what I've not been doing today? We've not been celebrating home runs, have we? X gonna give it to you. Look out. Oh, man. R.I.P. to DMX, yes, sir. Yeah. That is actually a sample of the Yankees home run song that I've got playing there. So it is kind of appropriate that we are at Yankee Stadium here. So my plan, this may very well be my last stream with 23. My plan next week is that I may have another afternoon that I can stream in here. It just kind of depends on everything else going on. You guys know how that is, right? Thursday night on release, I am probably not going to be streaming, but I'll definitely be hanging around playing. I'll probably be hanging out in Trod's community, maybe checking out what Ants and Dimu have going on and guys like that. He's going to throw this away. Yep. Lousy throw. Spring Break Subathon. I'll tell you what, Redman, I'm not sure I'm there yet, but at some point, if we don't do that during the spring, we probably will in the summer. I really am hoping, even though this is a hobby for me, this is something I'm trying to grow, you know, into like my career, obviously. I would love to continue growing this this community, and guys like you, Redman, have been incredibly, like, I can't thank you guys enough for what you've done. I mean, when 23 started a year ago, I was just a guy that hung out in like Trod's community and Cody Hollis's and a little bit in Rez and things like that. And I'm so thankful, honestly, that you guys even show up. You know, like, it is incredible. So D-Walt is actually an IRL, like one of my best friends on the planet, and we have the same kind of career, and we both have kind of recognized lately that we needed like a hobby. We needed something to do outside of our careers, and this is what I found. And I'm so thankful for you guys for being just an amazing part of that. Now, oh, I was going to try and get attempt number 2 at robbing a home run with Michael Harris there. So, 5-minute answer to your 20-second question is Redman. I don't know, man. We may do something like that. If we don't do it during spring, we will definitely do it at some point later this summer. I've got some big plans for how we can get some growth going on here, and you guys are just incredibly supportive. Like, I can't say enough kind words. I'm sure with the whole shift in education since COVID, having an outlet like this is even more needed than ever, brother. You don't know how right you are. You don't know how right you are. I'm fortunate in the position I'm in that I don't really have a lot of bad days in education. But we still need that, you know, we still need that, just the ability to kind of release and get away and do things that keep me fulfilled and help me to grow, right? I'm about to head to yoga in about an hour, and that's another thing that has kind of filled gaps that I was missing. You know, I would get stuck in this loop of always being, you know, in education, we're content creators. We're just not like content creators like you usually have on Twitch, and you're just always on, man. You know, it's just always one of those things that's up and operating. So just have something that makes you shut that down, and it forces you to do your things or take care of you is so clutch. And I needed it so much, brother. So much. So I am unspeakably thankful for everybody that has ever spent even just a minute hanging out with RKB. Like, it's awesome. It's awesome. You guys are awesome. Oh, I knew that was coming too. I saw it. I said, this is going to be in the dirt. And I didn't do a doggone thing about it. Not a stinking single thing. Jose Ramirez did, though. Let's go, boys. Let's freaking go, J-Ram. Down. Anyway. Jeez, now we gotta add on. Now we gotta add on now. Now we gotta add on. Oh. That was entirely garbage, wasn't it? And I did it again. God bless. Well, we got the lead. Thanks to J-Ram. Can we hold on to it? Moustakas doesn't scare me too much. So I think I would rather have the recently retired Josh Donaldson. GG's to him. Let's throw Percival, and then let's get a right-handed arm up just in case we need it. Bruce Sutter. Bruce Sutter. Bruce Sutter. Brewers legend for 20 games. I completely forgot he was ever a Brewer. But you're right, I remember that. He was. Got him. Got him, got him, got him. Ended his career in Milwaukee's all that matters. The bringer of rain. Just singled. Man, that was close. Did we almost throw him out? I looked away to look at Chad. Did we almost throw him out at first? How close was that, Chat? How close was that? Oh my gosh, we almost got him! Oh my gosh, guys. I wasn't paying attention at all. Oh, we just missed him. Oh, guys, that would have been freaking epic. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, we just missed it. Man, that would have been epic. Oh, you better run, Josh Donaldson. You better hustle. God, we almost got him. He should be retired if that's how he runs the bases, huh? Take the pop-up. I don't think I had a single... I've not had a single out like that in ages, Redman. It used to be something you could do more frequently in the game, I remember, back in the day. Definitely got some outs like that playing... Which one was it that had Andrew McCutcheon on the cover? Was that 13? Like, I remember playing 13. I think it was 13. And you could get outs like that on a single to right field with a slow runner. But I think they've really kind of nerfed that, you know? And probably for good reason. But man, that would have been sick. That would have been pretty cool. Oh, come on. We'll take it. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Well, I think I've got my next TikTok figured out. Since Trammell retired. Talking about Alan Trammell, D-Walt. Did that happen to Alan Trammell? No more right field throwouts. Let's go. Let's go, Acuna. Let's go, boys. That's staying fair. No, it's not. Just missed it. I feel like that's a thing, the getting thrown out at first base from right field. I bet you that's a thing that we'll see a lot less now that pitchers aren't batting, don't you think? I think that whenever I would, not whenever, but often when I would see that in the big leagues, it was a pitcher that would like bloop a little like breaking ball that hung over the plate into short right field, and you'd get the right fielder out there and say, no, you're out. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like that was the thing. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Maybe. Oh. Feels like now more than ever the true slugger is more athletic. Yeah, that's true also. That's true also. You know, it used to be where your slugger wasn't necessarily the most athletic fella, but he was, bigger, just, bulkier and such. Your Cecil Fielders and guys like that. Yeah, that's true. Good point. Good point. 3 lefties feels like a job for Tanner Scott. Yes and yes, is DeWalt. Yes and yes. Guys, I do think this will have to be my last game here. I'll need to leave for yoga in about 20 minutes. So after we get the win here, hint, hint, wink, wink, we will probably open up any packs we've got. We might, just for the chips and giggles, might grab us a chase pack just to see if we can grab another Mantle or Trout or somebody like that. We finally did pick up the Mickey Mantle card, thankfully. Whenever you try to do something exciting on stream, my luck is you're going to get it randomly off stream, and that's what happened to me. Not many guys in recent memory have arms like that anymore either. That's true. That's true. Puig was have a cannon, wouldn't he? Puig might have been the best chance, yeah. Ichiro probably could do that. Rick Ankiel would routinely gun guys out from center field at third base and such. Yeah. Factual statements. Factual statements. Yes, he did. Cespedes, too, yeah. I remember Cespedes gunning somebody down from left field when he was with Oakland. Let's go, GG's. GG's, boys. Well, we're going to end today with a winning record on stream. That's good news, at least. Right? That's a winner. We'll take those. We'll take those for sure. That's a big-time win. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we have an intact run for the next time I get to play. Yeehaw, says DeWalt. Yes, sir. Alright. We don't have too many winning records on stream, to be honest with you. To be completely truthful about it. That's not an uncommon thing. Now, we also get a Season 5 voucher. That's pretty sweet. Let me see what we've got here to open. Not too many things, do we? No, just a handful of packs. Give me one quick second to throw things around the space here. Quick second to answer Mrs. RKB. So I'm going to open up a handful of packs, and maybe, should we get a chase pack? Just for fun. Guys, there's nothing to use these stubs for, right? There's not a doggone thing to use these stubs for. So we might finish up with that. We'll get our voucher done here, see if we can redeem anything. I think we're just about finally done. with Team Affinity set 5. Yeah, we finished everybody with the NL West. Sweet. Sweet. So there is progress there. I think we need, yeah, just a few more of those, and we'll get her done. Oh, hang on, you're right. Yeah, we need Larkin, don't we? Redman, you're holding me accountable for things I've said. I appreciate that, brother. That's exactly what it is. I want to play some Barry Larkin in these last 8 days. So let's go grab Mr. Barry Larkin. Not this one, but this one. We want to buy that guy. And we want to buy him for... I wonder if I can buy him for 12,000. Because I'm not going to play with him right now. I'll let time sit and just let that order sell. Yeah, thank you, Redman. That's exactly what I needed to hear. And guess what? I still got enough stubs for a chase pack. How about that? Redman, you are a dub. You're awesome, brother. Thank you for actually listening to what I say and then making me do it. Yeah, that's exactly it, brother. Thank you. Let's see. I wonder if there's anything good in any of these packs. Not really here. Nope. Ballin' is a habit. Ballin' is a habit, has a habit of not giving me diamonds, and that's okay. We got a set 4 NL West captain. Big part of Redman's career is to be an active listener. Listen, brother, I work in education, same deal, or something like that. Let's see. Not going to use any of these cards, so probably doesn't matter which one we pick. Got some BR Golds happening. Some of which we have, some of which we don't have, and none of which I will use for any functional purpose, so let's just collect the ones that are first on the list. And then probably the same for these BR Rewinds. I know I've got some of these. Oh, I'll grab Riley Green. Oh, I don't have any of the set 5 guys. I'll get the higher overall. Just because it doesn't really matter at this point which ones I grab, does it? There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Let's see. Just because I wanna. I want Chase back. Alright. We're going to open this up. Wouldn't it be awesome to end my streaming experience of 23 opening up one of these Chase Pack cards? So I've got Mantle. I've got Ellie De La Cruz. I don't have DeGrom. I've got Trout. I don't have Randy, and I don't have Reggie. I'm thinking the most convenient one of these to have for the next 8 days, if I could get him, is probably Randy. So I'm going to try pack 8. Alright. So here we go, guys. The big moment. The big moment's arrived. Probably the last thing I ever do on stream on MLB The Show 23. One of my favorite games ever to play. The only game that I can't imagine, having not played this with you all and getting to share this with you guys. And I thank you guys so much for being an amazing part of this. But we're about to open Mr. Randy Johnson. We never got him. Listen, gameplay was amazing this year. I am thrilled, Redman, that they have mostly kept that intact. That is an awesome thing for us for next year. That was my guess when we found out we weren't getting a tech test. I said, I bet that's good news for us. I bet that means they've mostly kept gameplay pretty solid this year. Yeah, 100%, man. I can't wait to see. I'm really hoping that when we start learning about some of these things, we're going to see fine-tuning instead of, massive overhauls. Yes, sir. Alrighty, guys. You've all been so good to me this year. I can't thank you enough. So glad you guys are here. We're going to end this one with a bang, because I'm going to flip this now. We're going to count down from 51, because that's Randy Johnson's number. No, we're not. That was one of those ideas that sounded better in my head than when I said it out loud. Okay. I'm gonna flip him in the count of 10. Okay. Down from 10 to 1, I'm going to hit the flip, and we're going to go nuts when I see gold, because we're going to know that gold is Randy freaking Johnson. Here we go, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7. Randy Johnson. 6, 5. He's going to hit a bird with a baseball. 4, 3, 2, 1. Randy Johnson is not in that pack. Turd sandwich. But Clayton Kershaw is. Hey, Ollie, welcome in, brother. Thanks for the follow. Thank you, my friend. Glad you're here. Good to be with you, sir. We were trying to pull Randy Johnson. We did get a left-handed, National League pitcher. But it sure wasn't Randy, was it? Sure wasn't Randy. Ollie, how you doing today, brother? Glad you're here, man. Alright, guys, that is probably going to be a wrap for not just today's stream, but also RKB streaming MLB The Show 23. I would guess that. Now, there might be a couple of pop-up, streams here and there. I may get a chance to... I probably won't have another chance to do it later this week, knowing what all we have going on the rest of this week. This weekend's pretty busy, too, for the same reasons. There may be an opportunity to pop on one more time, maybe like this Tuesday afternoon next week. We'll keep that up in the air. If I'm back on, it'll probably be next Tuesday around this time for probably about the same time length, maybe just an hour and a half or two. I probably won't be on stream Thursday, but I definitely will be around and in the community, both for feature premiere next week and for the start of the MLB The Show 24, which is going to happen at 11 my time here in the Central Time Zone. Ollie's doing good, thanks. Chase packs are tough to strike golds. I'll tell you what, brother, they absolutely are. You don't know how many times we've pulled a pack at the end of stream saying it's going to be Mickey Mantle, and it wasn't. And then the one time I actually got the guy, it happened off stream in a chase pack. So just kind of my kind of luck there, brother. But I'm so glad you came in, and I appreciate the follow too. I know that we've spent a significant amount of time together in the Trod stream, and I'm glad you're a part of our community too, brother. Alright, guys, with all that said, I can't thank you enough for all the love and kindness you guys have shown me. If you're on Twitch, we're going to find a raid out opportunity now. We're going to see who is. Hey, Redman, I appreciate it, brother. Thank you for the kindness. And listen, I've said it to you many, many times, Redman. You are one of the guys that has helped me grow this. So dude, I cannot thank you enough. I can't say enough nice things and kind things about how important you've been to my growth, brother. You're awesome. You're awesome. Let's see. Dusty's playing. Arrow's playing. Mangoes is up. Aquafresh. Helly's there. Who all is playing MLB The Show right now? Playful. Little Man. Let's, who should we go to? Let's raid to Arrow. Let's go check out Arrow's stream for a little bit. If you guys are able to stick around for a little bit and say hey to Arrow and, welcome in the RKB raid, I'd be grateful, okay? But listen, I love what you guys do every time you're in here. Thank you all for the kindness you've always shown me. We're going to do just much more of the same in 24. I can't wait to see you guys in and out of streams the rest of the next 9 days and change. And guys, I cannot freaking wait to share 24 with you all in just a matter of less than 10 days now. Have a great Tuesday. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'll talk to you guys real soon. Peace.